Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Ciao, I have a fantastic collection. This is from their new Lumania line, and this is Pastime Mixed Media book, all right? And it also comes with mixed media stickers. Fantastic collection. Together, you guys, they make cards like this one, some dimension on here, and then on the inside, and there's pockets here too, here and here. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a look at this paper pad. You're getting 50 double-sided pages, 11 ephemera pages, so plus 39 patterns pages. Okay, so 50 total. All right, so here's the inside front cover. It's all of these great pieces of ephemera, tags, things like that. I love all the numbers on here. And then I love these elongated tags as well. They've got some squares here. And then on the back of that, some really cool patterned paper. And then all of these cutouts with the clocks, the Victrola, the typewriter, the feather pen, or the quill rather, the balloon, the umbrella, the hat, the stacked books, fantastic. And then more kind of grungy, rusty paper. And then all of these cutouts. And on the back of that, more paper. And then just heavy on these fantastic cutouts. Fantastic for layering. And then lots of rust on this one. And then on this one, got an old world map. This one has a fantastic border around it. And then we've got the compass. And then this one has got all these really cool steampunky like parts. And we've got like an old, what do they call those, dredgeables, and some gears and gauges and all kinds of, I love the script in here as well. And on this one, we've got like lots of, looks like strips of metal sheeting, lots of rust and paint on them. Same on this one, but just different. Okay, this one has lots of rivets. And then lots more cool cutouts. I love all of the like blues and turquoise and reds that are going on here too. More paper, more cutouts. I even like they have like these faux wax seals here. Lots of locks, lots of keys. Okay, this paper has a lot of text and things on it. They seem to be kind of layered. Lots more cutouts. This paper has like a ledger look to it. And then the cutouts are getting larger here. Lots of tickets. I love this one, parchment, and it's like cracked and aged. Lots more cutouts. And then this one with this fantastic teal and the rust, and then the fantastic balloon shape. I mean, this is so cool, very steampunk. More rust, more, this one's got clocks and gauges on it, some architectural pieces, some old letters. Just keeps going on and on. There's so many in here. Okay, more cool, like the teal and the rust. Beautiful map, the gears, the cogs. Beautiful papers. This one is just filled with numbers and tags. That is really cool. Okay, on the back of this one, we've got this brown grid. This enormous, beautiful clock. Lots of like rust and beautiful like timepieces. Look at that. Just look at this and you just want to play with it. Okay. And then look at these fantastic pieces, almost like they're like the paste or something with the stenciled pieces, but they're dimensional, the stenciling, all of these gears and cogs. Fantastic colors. And then look at the beautiful botanicals here. And then you get this entire sheet of cutouts, little words, phrases. Okay, so that's that one. Fantastic. All right, so let's take a look at the stickers. These are all mixed media stickers, right? And this one. And these are all like adhesive sheets that you would then cut out and peel. Look at the fantastic butterflies. Keys and the locks. Fantastic tags, like license plates and all the clocks. Okay, so for this, you're getting a set of 10 assorted, uncut, transparent adhesive sheets for junk journals, collage, scrapbooking, and more. I wanted to take a look at these and show you just how they work. So you could just peel this entire thing. Oop, get my nail under that. That. And then just cut this out. And then I would just trim this down. We'll see if we can find something as we go here to put this on. But yeah, just easy to work with. And got a little extra white on there. There's like a nice cut line on each one of these pieces. And then yeah, just super easy to peel off and add to your projects. So let's get to those projects. All right. Woo. We'll wait till that clears up. There we go. All right, so this is a 10-fold slimline card, and this is just about 4 inches wide and then 8 1/4 inches tall. And on this one, you guys, I went ahead and cut this paper down just a little bit smaller. Oh, I can tell I need a drink already. So, just a little bit smaller. And then I inked the edges of everything, the paper and the card, using cocoa bean ink and my applicator tool. Then glue that on front. This feather is a cutout. And I found that when I cut things out, of course, using tiny scissors, really important. You've got to use the right size scissors when you're cutting these things out. Cut this out, and then I inked the edges of that as well. That just really takes away that white edge left behind. Foam taped that here, and then used green script greeting dazzle stickers. And it comes in 3 separate sheets of greetings, okay? And they all have that great script font, and they're all like different greetings on here, but you get multiple of each one. So you get like 3 of celebrate, 3 of the I love yous. And then I also added gold pearl butterfly stickers. These are just kind of my go-to now. I love adding these. They're sort of a staple. I would really encourage you to pick this one up. Then on the inside of the card, I used my ink pad and my blender just to color the top of the card. And then this one is a cutout. This one's a cutout, cutout, cutout. But this is a sticker, 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 dazzle stickers for the happy birthday. And in here, I just covered it with some paper, but then I took some of the little tag with number paper and I made a pocket here. It's about 2 inches tall, glued it on 3 sides, and then went up about 2 inches and made another pocket. And then these are just little cutouts. And then just added some of the little word cutouts to this, layered a tag here with some foam tape so that you could just tuck it right here. This would be a great place to add a little gift card, lottery tickets, cash, any of those things for a gift right here. And then cut out a stack of books and just foam taped it here. This is also a cutout. The little word is a cutout as well. So this one was just really fun to put together. I loved adding the little pockets to it as well. This is our giveaway, you guys. So if you're new to watching our videos, we do 3 giveaways a week, our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos. And if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, we ask that you hop on over to YouTube, and we have a My Paper Wishes over on YouTube, and we ask that you subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. This video, we ask you give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment, and then in about a week we'll reply to one viewer's comment that says congratulations, and we'll use their YouTube username. If you don't know what your YouTube username is, when you leave a comment, go back and read your comment, and it's the name that's labeled on your comment. Sometimes it's a series of numbers, or sometimes it's a username that you have chosen specifically. So you got to know what that is, and it's a good idea to hit the notification bell, because as I said, we do 3 giveaways a week, and if you want to participate in all of them, you would have to like, comment for each one of those videos. And then we would send this to the winner if they claim it. So the instructions are also listed at the end of this video. You'd like to watch that in some writing. Okay, so for this one, you guys, this is a center step card that my friend Debbie made. I just love it. Center step cards, we have this in a cutting die, but we also have them already die cut like this. This is fantastic to take if you're going away on a trip, on vacation, or going to a crop, because they're already die cut and folded. All you have to do is decorate them. So for this one, you guys, Debbie used strips of paper right here and covered each one of these little back steps right here. And then there is a pattern for cutting out the shape on the back here of this cover. And then you could just cut out the paper there. And then she cut out the border, the little license plates for the borders. You've got this piece right here that she foam taped, foam taped, foam taped, foam taped, foam taped. And then these are stickers. And then also these butterflies are also stickers. And then we added these cute little, of course, the gold pearl butterfly stickers right here, and all the greetings. Super fun, and look at the dimension on that. Okay, so for this next one, you guys, for this one, this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. Oh, I should mention, the center step is 6 by 5 inches. So this one is 5 by 6.5 inches, and for this one, you guys, Debbie actually covered her card with paper, and then she tore this right edge, just tore it clean away. I love that, exposing this back edge a little bit. And then she just used some teal ink and went around the whole thing, which makes it look just so cool. And then she has a cutout here, foam taped. This is a sticker, and then some cutouts right here and right here. And she actually put a little foam tape under there just to give them a little lift. But this and this one is a sticker. And then these she foam taped as well, these cutouts. And then these little jewels, you guys, these are mango crystals. And she just glued those there just to give it a little glitz. I love that. Inside of the card, she went ahead and added this beautiful botanical paper. And then you could always write on this side, or you could put a little cardstock there to write on. Beautiful card, Debbie. All right, so now we did, or rather Debbie did, a fantastic journal page. This is from Stamperia, and this is a mixed media journal, and it's 5.8 by 8.3 inches, and that's A5. And look at this fantastic journal page she did with photos. It's really beautiful. I'm just gonna kind of talk our way through this. She used Velvet Fawn ink. And that was the very first step. She went around all the edges with Velvet Fawn. And then she took this paper right here and she tore those edges and glued that paper, and it has this fantastic timepiece right here. And she glued that to the left side here. It looks like then she went over and inked it again, because that torn edge also has ink on it. Then she used this fantastic little stencil. This is called puzzle stencil. It's from Hot Off the Press. And she took this puzzle stencil, let me take it out. And she first placed it right about here, overlapping this pattern paper. And then you guys, she used copper penny stencil butter and a palette knife. And she just took some of that and put it right on that palette knife and went straight across. It looks fantastic, that shimmer on there. And then here she did the same thing. Remember, there's nothing here except the ink so far. And then she took it here and then placed it right here. It's really nice to take like Post-it notes or sticky notes and tape off the areas that you were not stenciling. That way you can just take the butter and go straight across like that. Then she tore a strip of paper. This is a great way to use up little extra pieces that you have. And she inked the edges of that paper with the velvet font and glued it right next to the stenciled piece. And this has got great dimension on it right here. After that, we've got some matted photos, which are so cute. There's Debbie and her grandson. And she glued those here. And then it's just a matter of taking some pieces like that are cutouts and foam taping a tag, foam taping these cutouts, foam taping this fantastic balloon, and then foam taping this and this and this. This is a sticker. And then we could just even add Color Your World with Creativity. We have this sticker. We could just add that right there. And you see how it's just like kind of transparent and it works so well. And then left a place to just do a little bit of journaling. And then you'll notice there is some metallic ink on here. And Debbie used our new gold metallic pen and just went over these areas and added a little bit of sparkle, which is so cool. It's a fantastic metallic color, and she just outlined all of these areas. Really beautiful. Debbie did an awesome job on this one. So you guys, there is so much to play with in this collection. Lots of steampunk, you know, lots of vintage looks, great for masculine projects. You can do journal pages, you can do all kinds of mixed media, which we absolutely love playing with. The money saver for this collection is right there on the right-hand side. You get tons of stickers and so much paper in that paper pack. I was really impressed with that. And then down below, we list all the other items. There's full color photos of the projects. But if you're interested in the pen or the Dazzle stickers, they're all listed down below. If you're watching us over on YouTube, hello, it'd be great if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page, and definitely want to check out that money saver. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.